We are going on a trip. Will you join us? No, I can't. Do you love chocolates? No. Will you lend me money? Oh no. So every time if you say no, no, and no, the person who you are saying this to may get hurt. Now, say for example, a person is your friend, a very close friend, right? And he's in dire need of money. He comes to you and asks for some financial help, but you are also not in a position to help him. So at that time, if you tell him right on his face that no, I can't help you, don't you think he'll get hurt? Yes, definitely. So what to do? Yes, today's lesson is about that only. Hey, I'm Kaushik and you are watching Kaushik's Everyday English. And today's lesson is about how to politely avoid saying no to the people. In this lesson, you are going to learn some smart English phrases by which you can avoid saying no and you can stop hurting people by your saying no. So, what are we waiting for? Let's get started. The first way to avoid saying no is this. Look at this phrase. I am honored, but I cannot. For example, you could say, I am honored, but I can't as I have an important meeting. For example, your friend has offered you a treat of a cup of coffee at a coffee parlor and is asking you to accompany him, but you have got some important work to accomplish. So at that time, what will you tell him? That no, I can't go. But if you tell him no directly on his face, he may feel hurt. So in that case, you can say, I am honored, but I can't as I have got an important meeting. So indirectly, you are telling him no, but you are not hurting him. So this is the way how you can avoid saying no. Look at this. This is also another way of saying no. Thanks. I wish there were two of me. So first of all, you are thanking the person who is inviting you to either come with him or for any other purpose, and at the same time you are telling him that no, I won't be able to go or I won't be able to accept the invitation because I have got some other work. But you are not directly telling him no. Instead of that, you are indirectly telling him so that he doesn't get hurt. For example, you could say, thanks, I wish there were two of me, but I can't attend your party. That means you are saying that if there were rather two people who look like me, one person can be present at the meeting and the other person can be present at your party, but that's not possible because I am only the single person. So the meeting is more important. I have to attend it, and in that case I won't be able to attend your party. So you were telling your friend no, but in a different manner so that he doesn't get hurt. The third way in today's list of saying no is, I'm afraid it's not good time for me. Now, most people get confused with this I'm afraid. It's not that I'm scared, but here I'm afraid means I'm sorry. So you can say that I'm sorry, it's not good time for me. Right? Now, say for example, you are being invited again by your friend at a party, but your mother is sick, right? And you are not in a position to leave your mother alone at home as because she is sick. So in that case, you can say, I'm afraid it's not good time for me as my mother is sick. So that means I'm sorry, I won't be able to attend your party. That no, I can't go to your party because I have to look after my mother who is sick at home. So in that case, very diplomatically, you can use these words instead of saying directly no. Number 4, I'm booked into something else at that time. Now, booked into something else, doesn't it sound rhythmical? Yes, if you can pronounce it fluently, it sounds very rhythmical. Booked into something else. And follow the pronunciation. Booked. When I am pronouncing it, how I am pronouncing it, follow once again. Booked. B-O-O-K-E-D. Now this ed is pronounced as t, not d, right? So it is booked. I am booked. For example, you could say, could we reschedule the interview? I'm booked into something else at that time. Say for example, you have got an important client meeting at a particular point of time when the interview session has been scheduled by the HR. So you are telling the HR that I have got an important meeting and I have to attend that meeting, that client meeting. So could you please reschedule the interview because I won't be able to attend. That again, that no comes, that no, I won't be able to conduct the interview session because I've got some other important work to accomplish, other important work to do. So in that case, you can say I'm booked into something else at that time. Number 5, I wish I could fit this in my schedule. Now, say for example, your friend has invited you either to come to his house or has asked you to do some work with him, and you are not in a position to do that because you have got some prior appointments. Naturally, you will tell him that no, I won't be able to come to your house, or I won't be able to work with you, whatever it is. So at that time, instead of saying no directly, you can tell him, I wish I could fit this. This means the work that you have been asked for, right? You may be invited for a dinner. You may be requested to do some work with the person, right? So you can mention that work instead of this, right? So I wish I could fit and that kind of work in my schedule. So let's see how you can use it in a sentence. I wish I could fit your invitation in my schedule as I have got some prior appointments. That means you have got some appointments fixed beforehand only, and later on it's your friend who has invited you for the dinner or whatever it is, and you are telling him that no, I won't be able to accept your proposal because I've got some other work. So in that case, instead of saying directly no to that person, you can tell him, I wish I could fit this in my schedule. This is the next diplomatic way of saying no. That sounds lovely, but I'd prefer next time. Now follow I'd. I'd means I would. Over here, it doesn't mean I had. So over here, I'd is a contracted form of I would. So that sounds lovely, but I'd prefer next time. Say for example, your friend is making a trip to Agra and he is asking you or requesting you to join him in the trip, but you have got very important work to do and you won't be able to go along with him, or you won't be able to join your friend in this trip. So instead of telling him no in a roundabout way, you can tell him like this, that sounds lovely, but I'd prefer next time as I've got a busy schedule. So you are not telling him no directly because he may get hurt, but you are telling him in an indirect way. So this is another diplomatic way of saying no. The next polite and diplomatic way of saying no is this. No, I'm not taking anything right now. For example, you could say, No, I'm not taking anything right now because I'm feeling under the weather. That means feeling under the weather means you are not feeling well, right? So instead of saying that no, I don't want to do anything, that sounds very rude. You can diplomatically say no. You can say it very politely, and you can use this, that no, I'm not taking anything right now. So my friends, my beautiful YouTube family member, I'm sure that after watching today's video, you will start using this diplomatic and polite way of saying no to people so that you don't hurt someone. So start using right from now. And it's time to take a leave from you. But before I leave, I would again request you to subscribe to my channel, give a thumbs up and click the all notification button so that whenever I upload my video, you get the notification first. So tomorrow I'll be back again with another interesting lesson like this. Till then, stay safe, love your family, love your parents and love yourself. Ciao.